Hey y'all, welcome to my channel. I'm Moody and today I'm going to do a chit chat get ready with me. I'm super excited because it's my first one. I actually love watching other people do chit chat get ready with me. I've just never known what to chit chat about. This chit chat get ready with me is going to be 100% drugstore products. I'm doing this thing, I think I'm going to do this thing where I do like this drugstore series. I should probably start doing makeup. Yeah, I'm gonna do this like drugstore series. I'm not just gonna upload drugstore tutorials, but I want to do like a lot of drugstore videos. I didn't know what to talk about for like the longest until the other day. 3 girls from my hometown, all separately, hit me up wondering how to go about starting a YouTube basically. Not that I'm like super successful in making YouTube videos or doing YouTube, but I have had a good bit of success on here if you ask me. Just looking at my old videos, looking at my new ones and seeing like how far I've came and subscribers, all that good stuff. I've done well for myself. And I'm like the only person in my town. I live in a small town. As far as I'm concerned, as far as I know, I'm the only person in this small city that makes YouTube videos, or tutorials rather. So yeah, they kind of wanted to know how to go about starting it and what equipment I use and software and all that good stuff, and not only that, but pretty much confidence in doing a YouTube, because it is weird. Like, you're sitting in front of a camera and you're worried about, like, you're gonna be criticized in a way eventually, I think. And even if you're not criticized via YouTube, there's gonna always be somebody hating, which is the epiphany, the literal epiphany of this city. But I'm not going to go there today. I'm going to talk about YouTube. I'm going to start off by saying how I started first making videos. I don't know if you guys have gone all the way down to the bottom of my page, but if you do, you'll see that my first video was like 4 years ago, maybe. I don't know. It was a really long time ago. But, yeah, I started making YouTube videos almost 4 years ago. Almost 4 years ago, 3 years ago, whenever. And I did originally, honestly, start making videos to get free stuff. I saw all these, like, natural hair gurus, and they'd be doing product reviews on natural hair products that people would send them. And if you're natural, then you know natural hair products are not cheap. So, for some crazy reason, I had this idea in my head that I would start making videos and then people would fall in love with me and I would be this YouTube sensation and everybody would want me to review their stuff and send me free goodies. No. That, my friend, is not at all the case. Let alone, that's not why you should want to start a YouTube. Don't do it because you want free stuff. Yes, if you're successful, you definitely will get free products, but I don't recommend that being your motivation to start a YouTube. With that being said, I did my videos and how do I say this? They weren't successful. Well, they weren't what I thought would happen. Like, I literally thought I would be an overnight sensation. Like, I would do these videos and people would watch me and fall in love with me. Anyway, so I tried that and it didn't work. I think I made how many? I think I did like 5 or 6 videos and then I quit. I just stopped making them because I wasn't getting my free stuff, basically. I continued to get on YouTube and watch YouTube videos, but I don't know, like I wasn't happy because I didn't get my free stuff and I didn't get 1 million followers in a month or so, so I just gave up. Now, when I just recently this year started back making YouTube tutorials or YouTube videos, whatever, I did it because I wanted to do it. I did it because I've always been into graphic design. I've always been into like editing videos and editing photos and just anything having to do with like photography and videography, honestly. Like ever since, even back, there we go, even back like middle school, like when MySpace was hot and popping, I was the one who did people's pages. Like, give me your password and I'm gonna make your page. Fine. That was me. So, one day I was sitting watching tutorials and my dad was like, why don't you just make your own videos? And I was like, thinking to myself anyways, oh, I do already make videos, but I hadn't made videos in years, so technically I didn't make videos. Like I was on hiatus because I quit or whatever. And not only that, but people would ask me how I got my hair how I did, how I got my makeup how I did. And it was like, okay, I can sit here and tell you how I got it, but you're going to go home and forget everything I said. So I figured I would start back making tutorials. That way people could actually see what I'm doing and what I'm using and rewind if they forget what I said instead of just completely forgetting. After that, I actually started to educate myself on videos and lighting and sound and cameras and backdrops and everything that I could educate myself on when it came to video. Everything that I kind of lacked when it came to videos. Like, I knew how to do my hair, but I didn't know how to make a video. I didn't know how to properly make a video, I guess. So with that being said, I found out on my camera you can actually change your settings. So if your lighting is not the best, you could enhance it or even tone it down. Pause. I'm using this LA Colors matte eyeshadow palette in the color Brown Tweed for this here Drugstore Chit Chat. Let's talk cameras. When it comes to using cameras for videos, especially tutorials, yes, you want to use a good camera. Yes, I'm all for investing in yourself, investing in whatever you love to do, especially if you believe in yourself, if you are a committed person, if you don't give up easily. Definitely invest. But at the same time, if you're just randomly like, I think I'm going to start making YouTube videos, do not go out and get the most expensive camera you can buy. Unless, again, you just know that it's something you want to do. You just know something you're going to do. Like, you just know you're going to stick to it. And I say that because, again, I easily gave up. Not saying y'all are like me, but I did easily give up when I first started doing these videos. And I would hate for you to go out and buy this nice, expensive, fancy camera and then it just completely like goes to waste. Like, you do give up and you've wasted money. I know people who are actually, doing better than I am on YouTube, and they still use their iPhone to shoot makeup tutorials. So, or even vlog, whatever it is that they're doing. There's people still using their iPhones because your iPhone is a pretty good camera. I'm not gonna lie, pretty good camera on their iPhone, and I recommend doing that. Or even if you already have a camera for whatever reason, maybe trying to make that one work, playing with the settings to see how to make your quality better without going ahead and splurging on something hella expensive. The same thing when it comes to lighting. Yes, yes, yes. Everybody who does makeup tutorials wants a ring light. Yes, all the successful ones, I'm pretty sure, has a ring light. But if you're not ready for the ring light, don't purchase the ring light. I'm just saying, be very, very, very cautious when it comes to spending your money. I have my own ring light that I made. So you can, there's so much more you can do than just going out and spending and wasting your money on something you're just not completely sure about. That's all I'm saying. But moving on from that, because I'm not like super techie, I don't know 100% about every camera out there. I don't know what the best camera is. I do know that the one I'm using right now is pretty darn nice, and I want one. I know the Canon Rebels are pretty good, but I don't know no more than that. So I'm not going to sit here and try to act like I do. So we're going to move on from the camera subject. Check out Shameless Maya if you have camera questions. Shameless Maya. I love her. She has like this whole tech talk series that's pretty awesome. That's how I learned about changing my settings. I want to move on and talk about confidence when it comes to YouTube. Whew. Sensitive subjects for me. Sensitive, do you hear me? When it comes to shooting YouTube videos, especially when you're just talking to the camera, it is extremely weird. Like, I don't know if it doesn't get weird, but right now it's still very weird for me. You have to be yourself, regardless of what other people are going to think, regardless of what other people are going to say. You have to be yourself, which honestly was very hard for me to do for a long time. And that's because I was so concerned. And I'm not even talking about just YouTube, like in general. It was very hard for me to be myself because I was always concerned about what other people would think or what other people would say about me behind my back. When I first started my YouTube, I did not want anybody to know I was making tutorials. Because like I stated previously, I do live in a small town. In this small town, Lord Jesus, it's just something else. Like, everybody knows everybody. If you don't know somebody, I promise you, somebody you know knows that somebody. And the same goes for, like, all the surrounding areas, the little, like, smaller towns around my city. Like, you know everybody in those towns, and if you don't, you know somebody who knows that somebody. So I said that to say, for the longest, I was really nervous about people knowing I made YouTube tutorials. I didn't want anybody to know. I would never post my links. I would never tell anybody. Like, I would just upload a video and hope the YouTube community saw it. Which, I was myself, but I don't know. It's like I didn't want the world to know who I was. It's really weird to explain. But one day, one day, it was when my YouTube videos started getting better. And I was like, you know what? I'm so proud of this. I'm going to post my link. I'm going to post my link on every single social media that I have. And I'm going to let everybody know that I'm making YouTube tutorials. And I don't care what anybody thinks. That's the attitude you have to have. You can't care about what anybody thinks because it doesn't matter. Your happiness is what matters. As long as you're doing what makes you happy, as long as you're being true to yourself, that is the only thing that matters. As long as you're being true to yourself, you'll be happier. I don't care if the next person is happy or not. I don't care if the next person is talking about me or not. I don't care if the next person is disliking my video. You gave me my view. That's for certain. You sitting here watching this video, that's for certain. When it comes to finding the confidence in actually doing the tutorials or doing your vlogs or doing whatever you're doing, just believe in yourself and stay true to yourself, because that's what's going to get you far. Being you instead of trying to be somebody else. Because when you be somebody else, people are going to know. That's when you got a problem. That's when you should have a problem with yourself, because you're not being true to yourself. You're an awesome person, and you should know you're awesome, and you should show the world how awesome you are. And that's how I feel about it. That's literally how I feel about it. You want to get the people's attention, and you want to say, hey, look at me, this is what I can do. And I'm loving doing it. I was talking about doing what you want to do and not worrying about what anybody else has to say about it. Let me tell you, the day I started doing that, not just pertaining to YouTube by any means, but the day I started to stop caring about what everybody else thinks and just doing what I wanted to do, doing what I love to do, just being me, just the whole nine. Like, life's great. I'm telling you, life's great. But anyway, so like I said, I did finally start to post my links to my videos, and people actually watched. You know, people was like, oh, your content's so good, I didn't know you made YouTube videos, blase blase. When it comes to posting your link, or when it comes to promoting yourself, that's what it is. When it comes to YouTube, when you're a small YouTuber, oh, my battery's going dead. When you're a small YouTuber, you have to promote yourself. Like, you're not going to be on that first page when somebody searches whatever tutorial you just did. If you're doing a smoky eye, like, you're not, when somebody searches smoky eye tutorial, you will not be on that first page as a small YouTuber. You're going to be on, like, page 10, unless you use tags, tags, as long as many tags as you can get until they start saying, like, you use too many tags. That is what I've also learned, that you have to tag everything, everywhere you post it, whether it's one little tag, 10 big tags, whatever the case may be. Like I said, tag as much as you can, as many as you can, because that's what's going to get your video from page 10 to page 3. I know this from experience. And when you start getting views also, that's what's going to get your page, your not page, but your video closer up on the search pages. Like, that's what's going to get you there. So I, as a small YouTuber, have noticed posting my link on every social media platform that I have has gotten me more exposure, which is something you want as a YouTuber. Like I said, I am not a successful YouTuber. I'm successful when I make my own palette. When YouTube has really put me on and I've made my own palette, that's when I'm successful. And my ex's girlfriend is trying to buy it, but it's sold out. That's when they moved me to LA. When they moved me to LA, that's when I'm successful. For real. Carli Bybel palette, this color right here. That's the highlight of the day. But yeah. So believe in yourself, or nobody else will. Promote yourself. Be proud of what you're doing. Be proud of what you accomplish. The little things that you do accomplish. When you get to that 100 subscriber count, be grateful. Be happy. I've done so well. Like, I was at 500 whenever I did that giveaway, which was like 3 months ago, maybe 4 months ago, earlier this year sometime. I don't know when exactly, but I've come a long way. I'm so proud of myself. And that's another thing I love about this. Like, seeing myself grow, seeing myself progress, like challenging myself and succeeding. It's amazing. Like, I love this. I love doing tutorials. I love making videos. I finally love editing videos, y'all. I used to hate editing videos. Now I don't hate it as much. I don't love it either. But the only reason I don't love it is because I use Windows Movie Maker, which, by the way, is great for beginners. Great for beginners, especially if you have a Windows laptop. It's super easy. It's the easiest thing to use. It's like you can cut your video, and you know when you gotta cut something out and go to the next thing. Pretty much all you need. Speed up. You can add captions, title, all that good stuff. It's wonderful for beginners. I will say right now I'm sick and tired of it because I've mastered it. I have mastered Windows Movie Maker and I'm ready to move on to something bigger and better. So that's how great it is, or easy it is. That is pretty much going to conclude this video today. I feel like there's a lot that I wasn't able to cover, but my camera's dying and I'm done with my makeup, so maybe we'll cover it in another video. I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel because I'm still trying to reach that 1K. Yeah, if you like this, then please thumbs up. If you want to see more chit chat, get ready with me, then also thumbs this video up. What else? Share this video, especially if you know somebody who is contemplating starting a YouTube channel and they don't really know if they want to, or they're kind of afraid to. Share this and hopefully it helps them. Hopefully it's helped you. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Please subscribe to my channel and I'll see you in the next video.